we're bringing it back to the basics. In 15 minutes, we're gonna work the entire body with a focus on form to maximize your strength. All right, full body workout. We're gonna start right away with a warm-up. We're gonna march and overhead punch. So all the moves today are basic, but challenging, okay? Anyone can do these moves. So it's as high as you wanna lift that leg, that knee up towards the sky. You're punching, you're walking it back and forth. Pull the abs in tight. Really start to breathe. Get the air flowing, the blood pumping. Get ready to work that body. You're looking good. Breathe it out, come on. Couple more seconds. Now here, if you wanted to add a little challenge, you can start to skip. Some of you guys got that skip in you. All right, give it to me if you got it. Come on, back and forth. If not, we're just up and out. This is just a great basic way to get the upper body warm too, and get those legs, those hips, those core muscles all fired up. All right, so basic move, a little lighter than jumping jacks, but it's still working that body. So 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Now, next we're gonna go into a little grapevine. You've seen it before. You step behind, step out. We're gonna do a little clap. So it's a step behind, together. Step behind, together. And I really do want those hands coming up. So this is easy, right? But you know, you could always add a little hop and you can get excited with it. Kind of like you're line dancing, right? But honestly here, it's just that crossover move is good. You're also getting a little twist through the trunk. All right, however you want to make it fancy. My dancing skills are very basic. You know that. So just get yourself moving side to side. Get those arms up. If you got a good song on, make sure you're singing it. Boom, boom, back and forth. Good job. A couple more seconds. All right, get that heart rate going. Boom. Good, give it that twist. Woohoo, just kidding. All right, you can make this harder if you wanted to by adding a little skip. You could do a little skip instead. Back and forth, it's up to you. Maybe you add that next time, right? Good, and relax. Now coming down onto the floor, we're gonna do a bird dog. This warms up that back side. So you want your hands under your shoulder, knee underneath your hips. You're gonna raise your opposite leg and arm out long, make a straight line, pause, and bring it back down. Same side, you're gonna go out, squeeze, and back down, all right? So this is working that whole back. You're getting a nice stretch out through that glute. So make sure you kick that heel back, squeeze that booty, and bring it back down. Let's get 2 more. Raise it up, back down, 1 more. Raise it up, and back. Other side. Now here, make sure that you're not bringing that shoulder into that ear. Keep your shoulder relaxed. Just raise that arm, right? Reach, squeeze the glute, and back down. It's really important to strengthen your backside here with this move. And it's a good warm up because all those muscles are gonna stabilize you during the workout. Keep it up, 1 more. Good, let's go 1 more time. Squeeze, woo, love it. Now last warm up move, I love this one. We're gonna do a little up dog, I call it. So you're looking up towards the sky, stretching the front of the spine. Then you're gonna come back into a down dog. All right, so you're going up and down. Hold that stretch. Look at my hamstrings getting some love. Back down onto the hands and knees. Look up. This is also that cat-cow move in yoga, right? So you're getting that good stretch. But then here we're really bringing it up. So we're warming up the shoulders a little bit here and getting those hamstrings stretched out. Drop it down, look up. Oh, love that stretch. Come on. Couple more seconds. Breathe it out. Enjoy this time to really open up your back, leg extensors, those hamstrings. Good. Let's go up for 1 more. Give it a nice hold. Oh, love it. And embrace it. And bring it down. Awesome. Now this first move that we're gonna do is a chair squat. So if you have a chair or a bench or a couch, that's perfect, okay? I want to use what you have in your house. So we're gonna start with our feet just a little bit further away from the chair. We're gonna do a reach up over the head, touch gently to the chair, and then come up, okay? So it's just a little tap, and then you're standing. Just nice, easy tap, and then we're up. So this here is a very good move. Start strengthening up those legs, those glutes, and even the backside. All right, if you don't have a chair, You really don't need it at all, but it gives you support if you're a beginner and you're just getting started into that movement, okay? So it's just up and down, working it, good, and relax. So flip it. Now, if you're really close, you're gonna do a single-legged chair touch. So you're bending the knee slightly, and you're just touching down. Now, it gives you a little support here, right, when you touch. If you're more advanced, you might step away a little bit further and reach. This is a little bit harder. You gotta bend into it a little bit more. You see my balance being challenged. Just tap down, back and forth. So you're up and down. Go the other side, bend, reach, and come up. You see my leg really moving because it's really hard to stabilize and balance. So remember, if you're a beginner, basic, right? Bend and touch. You're just reaching down, easy tap, giving it that little bit of balance and strength training in the lower legs and in the glutes. Up and down, good, and relax, all right? So that starts you off. We'll get one more set of those, don't worry about it. Come down onto the mat. You're gonna go into a bridge. So heels are underneath the knees. You're gonna lift those hips, squeeze those glutes, and then bring it back down. Here you wanna press through your heels, squeeze at the top, and then lower down. Lift, squeeze, and lower down. You're looking good. Lift and lower. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, do a single leg. All right? If that single leg is too difficult, you're going 2 legs, because this is really a great basic move to strengthen out the booty and the back of the legs. Beautiful. Last 2. Good. Go up for 1 more. Working right through it and down. Now we're going to do an assisted roll up. Now from here, if we want to do a crunch all the way up, I'm going to press first with my elbows, okay? Get my elbows underneath my shoulders, and then I'm going to do a tricep extension. So I come back down slowly, slide my elbows under, and roll down. All right, so I shift, elbows back, press up for the tricep, and then I slowly lower down to the elbows, and then slide my elbows out. All right, so I know that that one might be a challenge for people. So you're sliding it under, squeeze it up, slide down, and roll back. 1 more. Slide it back, press up, use those triceps, come down slow, then slide it out. All right, good. Let's go back into those bridges. So if you're doing a single legged, do it now. Otherwise, go back up, squeeze the glutes. This move should not be missed. Everybody's doing the bridge to squeeze those glutes, get them strong. That's your powerhouse muscle. That is supporting you in so many different exercises. Breathe. Good. Roll it up. Nice job. Let's go. 2 more. Lift, squeeze. Good. 1 more. Awesome. All right, guys. Come on up to the feet. I want to go 1 more set with those chair squats and those touches, okay? So you're right here. Feet are about hip width apart. You're gonna drop down, tap, and come up tall. Drop down, tap, come up tall. Now the reason I'm reaching is because it's strengthening my back. This is so important. This exercise alone is really gonna strengthen your legs and your backside. You want good posture, right? Good, nobody wants to be a hunchback. Exhale, good, 1 more. Squeeze up, beautiful. Now single leg, I want you to practice again. Step as close to as far as you want. Touch with the opposite hand. Remember, to make it easier, you could tap down in between versus balance. But with this one, if you're real far, you know, watch, you gotta lean. You can really, really work on this exercise. Switch legs. So you're down and you're up. Bend that knee, you gotta sit into the hip. So sit into it and touch. Sit into it and touch. Good, back and forth. You guys look awesome. Come on. Beautiful, let's get 2 more. You're looking good. Bend into that hip, good, and come up. Awesome, next we're gonna go into an incline push-up. Now I love showing this because a lot of people get frustrated with push-ups, right? And you wanna learn how to get that full range of motion, so going with an incline makes it a little easier. You're up and down. If you have a narrow space for your hands, you want your elbows to tuck in a little bit and then press out. If you can bring them a little bit wider on your bench or your chair, you can let your elbows pop out a little bit. Completely up to you. You're going down and up. You're staying on the knees to start. If you wanted to make it more complicated, you could go from the toes, Just make sure your chair is stable, okay? Make sure it's not gonna slide out from underneath you, or you can go from the knees. And keep your abs tight. Don't let your hips sink down like that. You wanna keep those abs strong. And you're working your chest. You're opening up those elbows for the most part and getting a good stretch through your chest. Bring it down and up, good. Couple more, down and up. Let's get one more push up, boom. And we're done, awesome. Now I'm gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna come right down into a side up. So a side plank is great because it works your shoulder and your obliques, but this time, the basic move is we're gonna keep that knee down. We're gonna have the elbow underneath the shoulder. We're gonna lift, squeeze, and lower down. Lift, squeeze, and lower down. So with this one, we're getting some support from that lower leg, all right? And it helps us get up from that floor. But you gotta really think about squeezing from underneath, all right? So pressing up with those hips coming up towards the sky. Beautiful. Let's get two more. 1 and 2. Flip it onto the other side. See how your strength is here. Now, you could do this move with both feet straight, and this is the advanced move if you're not a beginner. But honestly, the basic move here is to lift, squeeze with one knee down and really just get the movement, get the range of motion, and get the right muscles working, right? Because sometimes we compensate with the upper body when we don't want it. We want to really work a lot through the trunk. Beautiful. Last one, squeeze. Let's go, one more. Good, you know I always lie, right? All right, so now we're gonna go with a little twist. So, seated twist, heels down, hands together. We're gonna rotate side to side. All right, this is a great trunk strengthening exercise. So if you're never doing any rotation work, you gotta get with the basic twist. This is easier if your legs are straight and you're just rotating this way. I love this one too. This is great. Back and forth. If you want, you can bring it bent, and that's a little harder because I'm now reclining here. Make it even more hard, more challenging. Go with the feet off the ground. All right, so there's a lot of variation, but work it, you got it, and relax. All right, you guys, I love it. Now we're gonna come on to the feet. With this basic move, we're gonna go with a wide squat. I want you to go as low as you feel comfortable. Some people might be up here, some people might be lower, some people might be even lower. You're gonna do a little punch and a twist. So pull those abs in, engage, twist. My legs are burning because I'm in that wide squat position. My knees are safe because they're not over my toes, and a lot of weight is on my heels, so I'm using my inner thighs. I'm using all the muscles in my legs to support me, and I'm twisting as much as I can, so I really get that work through my torso. Are you breathing? I bet you are. Good, heart rates are up. Whew. 2, 1, and you gotta love that one. All right, now, reverse lunge, one of my all-time favorites, but I don't want you to go too low here. I want you to take a step back, bend this knee a little bit, come up, bring the knee up. You can also tap. So it's here and here, or here and here. It's not that low, all right? You're just going nice little easy bend, but where I feel it is in my booty, all right, and in my quads, right here. So it's up and down. You're feeling it there, through that leg. You're not going too low, and your back leg is staying straight so that you're not dropping too low. Getting a good little stretch. Back and forth, other side. Back and up. Notice how I'm just dropping a little bit. Let me show you on this side so that you guys can see. Here, and then up, balance. You can also tap. Here, up, balance. Whew. I'm working, you guys. Are you working? If I look away, I might lose my balance. So find a little spot on the floor where you can balance and you can see where you're at. 2, let's go one more, and 1. Oh, amazing. Now this last move is the hover and the kick. So you're down on the floor, you're gonna tuck your toes so that you can hover the ground. This is hard, all right? But from here, I wanna see if you can kick. Come back and rest. You're gonna hover, kick, come back, and rest. Oh yeah, up, kick, back, and rest. Now if you wanted to modify this, you would just hover without the kick. So we'd go hover, as we kick you hold, and then you rest. You would hover, as we kick you rest, and then you come back down. So it's up, kick it out, come back, and rest. One more. Up, kick, come back, and rest. Sit back into your heels and just stretch yourself out. Your body was moving the entire time. You tried multiple different moves, different angles to challenge your body. Come on up to your feet. Give yourself a nice, easy chest opener. So bring your hands behind your back. Open your chest. Open it wide. If you can, you might drop forward to really, really get a great stretch. If that feels like too much, just hold it here. Great job with that workout. Really keeping that good posture. Keep those muscles nice and open. Get through that workout again and try the more advanced versions as you get stronger. See you guys next time.